Good morning. Well, what a 24 hours. I have just woken up to an overwhelming amount of support and positivity on YouTube on day one, and I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you all here. I'm just speechless, really, which is unusual for me because I've usually got a lot to say. I'm usually the first one to be chatting on in the morning at the chateau, but yeah, I cannot tell you how pleased I am to have you all here. In answer to a few of your questions in the comments, yeah, nothing will change. When I'm working at home, I have my music on full blast as well, and I'll spend a lot of the day singing, and so there'll be plenty of that as we go forward. And yes, I will give you a walk round, a little tour of the place in due course. I'll probably try and fit that in. Well, I will do that this week, but right now, because it's early days, I'm still trying to figure out how to format everything. But it was on my to-do list for this week to give you a good walk round and tell you what my plans are for the place. So yeah, I'll definitely do that for you all. And again, thank you so much for being there for me. It really, really pleases me to know that there's such a wonderful community, and yeah, long may it last. You're wonderful people, and I love you all. Right, well, let's get to work. Things to do. I'm almost finished on my kitchen, so I'm going to get that buttoned up this week, ready for the kitchen to arrive, and then I'll start on the arriere cuisine. Sun shining. I'm listening to a bit of No Diggity, because I like a little bit of rap in the morning on the way to work. It's my era. Yeah, let's do it. Well, I arrived at work. I have to keep the noise down. Might be sleeping this time of the day. I don't want to wake anybody up. See if anybody's in. There she is. Almost done. Where do you think you're going, young lady? Don't be sneaking off. Hold on. Who's this? Alfie just turned up from work. I was going to start talking to you about a walkthrough of the house, but we'll talk to Alfie first. How's it going?
Hot enough?
Oh my goodness, really hot today. Was you getting sunburnt? Let's have a look. Oh my god, you're so brown.
Check out the tan.
Nice.
Check out the tan.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Guess what happened today?
What?
We was on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Like, on the roof in the blazing sun.
Yeah.
And a toad just fell out of the sky.
Shut up.
I am not joking, right? So...
Have you been drinking at lunchtimes?
No, absolutely not. Wait. We think it's a bird that's got a toad from one of the lakes around the corner. And has flown over and dropped it. But it's dropped it on the roof. But it's like 40 degrees and 30, 34, 35 degrees, whatever.
Yeah.
The toad. So we was looking at it going like, where did he come from? And then it started like burning his feet, so I just flicked him off the roof.
Oh, so you saved him. Was it still alive?
Yeah, it was still alive.
Oh, well, you've saved a toad.
Saved the toad.
Who probably had no idea why he was on a roof.
I know.
10 metres up in the air.
Like, he's going to go home, right? And he's going to go to his mates. Now, guess what?
He's not going to go home.
He is going to go home.
He's going to walk all the way back to a pond somewhere.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what happened to me today.
No. He's going to go home and go, guess what? I've only got to land on a roof.
I went on holiday.
Yeah, everyone's going to go, yeah, right, mate, go on. Carry on. But yeah, it was a hard day at work. Very dusty. And
Yeah. Well, welcome to my world. Plenty of dust. Well, I've just got back from work and I am exhausted. I I just wanted to quickly say a big thank you again for all the support and all the follows and likes and comments. It's just been overwhelming. I'm really touched by so much interest in what we're doing, and Alfie and I, and you know, it's just been really good. I can't thank you enough. So anyway, I have read all the comments, and I spent so much of the day reading through comments, and at first I wanted to like and comment and, you know, reply to everybody, but honestly there were just so many that it was just impossible in the end. So to all of you collectively, I've got an itchy nose, sorry, it's the grass, I apologize. To all of you collectively, thank you, and one big like. That's all I can do really, because it's just been fantastic. So that's, anyway, let me just tell you about what we're going to do. I am going to do a tour of the place, and I think because there's so much to see, we'll do it in a few videos. We'll start with the rooms that I have done, and then we'll do the rooms that are left to do in the cottage itself. And following that, I'll show you around the barns and the outbuildings, and I'll show you what we're planning on doing with those as well. But there's just so much to cover, it would take up too much time in one video. So yeah, there's going to be some exciting projects going forward. One of the barns in particular, I've got big plans to turn into, to convert, and then that will become at some point later on an Airbnb or a cottage that you can rent. So that's a project to do, but that'll be in a different video, so we can have a really good look at that and talk about it in depth. I might even put that on Patreon separately as well, so that people can get a really good up close look at what we're planning for that. But we'll figure it out. But at this stage, in the coming video, I think I'll just show you the rooms that I've finished for now, and then we'll go from there. Right, so let's go in and take a look at some of the rooms I've already completed. This first room, this is the entrance hall, kitchen, diner. Let's start over here. So there was no fireplace there. There is a fireplace now, and I put a wood burner in and a bit of reclaimed oak along the top there for the plinth. Does it call it a plinth or a lintel? Either way, can't remember. And that is the original bread oven. Behind there used to be a big bread oven, but sadly that was all demolished many years ago, long before I got the place. But the pointing, that's effectively what I'll be doing on the outside as well, to restore some of the stone. But I'll use a different colour, it'll be a bit finer than that. This is music corner. I got my guitar, I got my piano, I got my amps for my electric guitar. There's a violin down there, and there's all my vinyl and my music books. Crash helmets. Alfie and I are both extremely keen motorcyclists, which actually leads me to ask the question, where are you going with your crash helmet?
I am going on a ride to an art gallery for a grand opening. So yeah, hope it's good. And
Yeah.
we're actually going to go and watch some very famous jazz artists play some music as well. So
You see, it's all culture where we live. It's not just tractors and cows.
there's a lot of tractors and a lot of cows.
Yeah, there are a lot of tractors and cows, but there are some art galleries and some jazz as well. Yeah, so this is this used to be. You can see the oak beams down the middle. See you later, Alfie.
See ya.
These oak beams down the middle were separating a place. There was a brick wall originally, but that's now gone. And then over here is the staircase, not staircase. So this is a temporary staircase. This part I found and became the temporary staircase, and then I had to cobble together some bits and pieces down the bottom just so I can get upstairs. Because, well, you couldn't get upstairs. There wasn't a staircase. Okay, so there are two bedrooms downstairs, this one and this one. I won't show you in those because it's private. Alfie probably doesn't want me to show you his bedroom. But this is our downstairs shower and toilet. We've got plans for another one upstairs. So this room was an absolute wreck. There wasn't a bathroom and toilet and shower here. And so I've had to kind of make this room, plumb in a toilet and a shower cubicle. And the unit came from an antique shop, and then it was painted silver and grey because we couldn't find anything that we thought suited it. And yeah, it's fully tiled and all complete. So that's nice. We've got one decent bathroom downstairs. So heading the other way, there's a laundry room. Then it never used to be a laundry room. It used to be the bread oven, but unfortunately the bread oven was destroyed by a previous owner. It could have been years ago. I have no idea. But I transformed the room into a laundry room. Here we go. So this is the laundry room. I added a little worktop and a sink there for doing any stuff. If you come in from that way, then you know, if it's the winter and you've got muddy boots or whatever, you can wash them in that sink. And then there's another little downstairs loo there, which is, here we go. It's wallpapered and very nice and cozy in there. Right, well, I've showed you the kitchen and the music corner and the laundry room. Let's have a look upstairs. We'll go up the rickety staircase that I've cobbled together, and I'll show you the hallway that we were working on in the previous video. And that leads to my bedroom, and I'm midway through putting in a small toilet on the outside, just outside my bedroom up there, so I'll show you that too. Let's go upstairs. Right, so there's the rickety staircase. This is the doorway where I just placed the lintel the other day, and this is the tape and joined hallway that I was speaking about. There we go, let's put some light on it. So here is the little upstairs loo that I've added to my bedroom. I've got to box those pipes in, and I've got to finish off, and just generally that's ready to go now. Apart from boxing in, I've plumbed in the sink and I've plumbed in the toilet. I'm going to place an outside sliding door on there, and I'm going to place an outside sliding door to my bedroom. There we go. Look at the carpentry up there. So this is my bedroom. So these are huge lights in my bedroom. This used to be a hayloft, and that door at the end was where they would sling the hay out, presumably. But yeah, all the beams I've rubbed down and treated. That's where I keep my body in peak physical condition, in the gym area. There's more music stuff up here. I sometimes record music, so I've got some bits and pieces there. There's a banjo too, and a couple more guitars. Yeah, so this is my bedroom. This again was an absolute wreck. There was absolutely nothing, so I've completely transformed it, pointed the walls, repaired the chimney, which was falling down, and insulated, and I've added Velux windows. The next phase is going to be converting the rest of the building, and there's a lot of it. So yeah, that's only, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, but there's loads more to go. So while we're in my bedroom, let's talk a little bit about what I plan to do with the place, shall we? You've seen the rooms that I've completed so far. There's another room, the same as this one, on the other side of that wall, which is why I'm making that opening to get through to it. And there's also a further room after that, which is going to be another big bedroom. In total, there'll be 3 big bedrooms upstairs and a big walk-in shower, bathroom. wet room, you could call it, I suppose. That's what I plan to do with it, a wet room. And so all that needs doing, and I will show you all of the old building in the next video. But I thought for now I'll just show you the ones that I have completed so far. I've got to fit Velux windows, I've got to insulate, I've got to board, I've got to plaster, I've got to lay new floors. There's lots and lots and lots to do. There's wiring, there's plumbing, all of that needs doing. There's fitting windows, there's a lot. I've got loads to do. I'm at work all week, and then I'm home doing this on the weekends, and I'm doing a YouTube channel. So yeah, finding the time's going to be fun. But I will fit it in. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way, or where there's a Willis, there's a way. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's very exciting. There's lots and lots to do. Then there's the outside that needs completely refinishing because the stone needs pointing to protect it. So all of the stone needs repointing. That's an ongoing mission to get that finished as well. And that's just before we get started on the barns. Now, the main barn, which again I'll show you in the next video, I want to convert completely to make into a nice big house. And that's going to take a lot of time because at the moment it's a barn. But it will be done, and I will be vlogging that as well. So once we've finished on this, we're going to start on the first barn. When we get that first barn finished, there's another barn, which is even bigger because I need as much to do as possible. There's no chance of taking a holiday. So yeah, there's lots and lots and lots to do. These are the rooms that I've completed, and those are the rooms that I'm going to complete, and I'm going to show you all that in the coming videos. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. This is a little bit of an insight into my private life, and you've had a look around my bedroom, you've had a look around my kitchen, you've seen my laundry room and my shower. Now we'll start talking about all the rooms we're going to complete together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to having you guys there with me. So there you are. I hope that's answered some of your questions, at least for the time being. A lot of the comments were asking me for a tour of the place, and already, as you can see, this is quite a long video. There was just no way to put it all in one video in one go, so we'll do it bit by bit. We've done the ones I've finished, and in the next video we'll look at the ones we're going to do, and in a video following that we'll look at the gardens and the barns and the outbuildings, and we'll get there. We'll get through it all, and I'll let you know everything that's going on. And I do try very hard to read as many of the comments as I can, and when I can, I promise you I will answer questions and things like that. But you know, you guys have been absolutely amazing, and you've left me thousands of comments. It's been absolutely crazy. So again, I thank you all, and I look forward to spending more time with you. There will be more of my music going forward in more of my videos. Nothing changes for me. Whenever I'm working, I have to have loud music on. And I'll just be being myself as I would normally, and you guys can come along for the ride, and I'd love to have you there with me. So yeah, we'll get this place finished together, won't we? And what I would say is, just before I leave, is I think I'll put some more in-depth explanations about certain things onto my Patreon. And you can head over there and see me on there. And if there's anything you want to ask me, you can. And I'll try and cover all sorts of aspects of my day-to-day in those Patreon videos as well as on YouTube. And I can't wait to get you guys involved and share it all with you, because so far you've all been amazing, and you know, working at the chateau has been an amazing experience for me, and getting to know you guys as a community has been amazing as well. And I really want it to continue. I just love the interaction that we have. I thoroughly enjoy spending time going through the comments and reading all the nice words you send. So yeah, keep doing that, and I'll keep posting. I might even do a little dance every now and again. Who knows?